Sissy is very special. Sissy and her cousin Jen Vaughan. I know them as people women of conscience and courage from the United States who gave a lot of support to women's organizing in the international women's movement right through the 70s and 80s. So there's no way that I could miss the opportunity of coming to pay honor and tribute to Sissy. But what really struck me was the scope of Sissy's work. I had no idea really of how much of the scope of her activism. So multifaceted and so many issues. And in a sense, that's what really interests me about her work, that it resonates to such an extent with the approach that women from the global south take to these issues of women's rights. That we see the links very clearly between militarism, religious fundamentalism, economic fundamentalism, debt, the whole policy framework of structural adjustment, deteriorating social services, and environmental degradation. The militarism, for instance, was driven by the people that were producing weapons, and they were testing these weapons in the Pacific and creating havoc on the lives and livelihoods of women in the Pacific. And I was absolutely amazed when I read Sissy's papers and speeches that, in fact, that is Sissy's whole approach to the issue of women's rights. And she doesn't separate the question of war and peace from economic issues, from issues of race, issues of environment, issues of violence against women. She's very clear about those linkages, and I believe that until people are clear about those linkages, there will be no change. Somebody called her a crusader, and I pay tribute to Sissy the Crusader. We need more crusaders.